Hello everyone, and welcome to your January 2019 Tarotscopes. Of course, I've missed December 2018, but it has been a very busy time, so I do apologize, and I hope you're enjoying catching up with what's going on with 2019. Now, do remember to check out my events calendar on my Carolyn Clairvoyant website. As you will find, I have quite an extensive year of travel around, and I'm going to be in lots of places all at once, so it would be wonderful to be able to catch up, do a one-on-one reading or a group booking. I thank you so much for your wonderful patronage over the years, and I look forward to connecting with you more and more as we move through 2019. Cosmic hugs, everybody. Hello Virgo, let's take a look at what is coming up for you in the time of January 2019. So we're just giving the cards a really good shuffle just to see if anything's going to pop out. One more shuffle, here we go. Okay, so basically what we'll do is we'll put these cards aside here, and we're going to look at the 5 aspects of your life. So here we go. Now we're going to cover the home and the family, and where you are within yourself right now. We'll be looking at your career goals and aspirations, or the things that are important to you. We'll be looking at your finances, health and well-being, and your relationship areas. So here we go. So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with your career goals and aspirations. Now you've got the Knight of Pentacles sitting here, excuse me. And the Knight of Pentacles represents a time of reassessment and change. And you'll probably be going through this processing for a little while now, but have not been able to really put anything into a conducive or a workable solution. So Spirit is showing here around the home and the family and around yourself at the moment, you're really reviewing everything that's going on. You're trying to see whether this is a time to make change, whether it's a time to clear things up, whether it's a time to make decisions that are going to be more beneficial in the future, but also whether this is going to benefit everybody involved, because you're wanting to clear things up. See, money's been slow, ambition has been slow, work's been slow, everything's kind of slowing down, but it's slowed down for a reason, because it helps you to be able to really ascertain whether it's going to be a productive year ahead for you, or whether this is going to be one in which you're doing all the work but not getting ahead. So Spirit wants you to take this time and energy to really look over situations around you, and to be able to reassess whether or not this is the perfect timing in just to make plans and goals in the hopes and anticipation that you'll be in a much better position once you get into the mid to the latter parts of the year. So January is all about reassessing the home, looking at where you are at right now, looking at what changes are probable to be made, waiting on circumstances to improve in which you can then put those plans into place. So it's not about procrastinating or sitting still. It is actually about making some positive change, but at this stage it's probably more of a sense of looking at the whole picture and being able to see it all come together in its own timely manner. Now your career goals and aspirations, you've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is propositions and proposals that need to be thought about very carefully. So there's something on the back burner here. There is an offer or an opportunity around you, and you can clearly see it's going to be quite favorable, but it's going to mean you need to make some very precise decisions in order to see if it's going to be long term, because you're breaking one attitude or one area of your life to be able to move into this next opportunity. And for you, this means reassessing your commitment towards your personal security. and your ideals, because it could put you in a position in which you are able to clearly see how much you've got coming in, clearly see how much you need to be able to function, and whether this job is going to be beneficial to you as in a long-term goal. So Spirit shows here you're contemplating quite a lot, but you're reassessing the purpose of this proposal or this decision, and you're seeing whether or not it is going to be a long-term result for you. Because see, as an earth sign, you like structure. You like to pick things apart and see what the dynamics of how it's going to work and how it's going to fit for you in not just now, but is it workable? And it has to have a routine to it. You're not somebody that's just going to stop one thing and move straight into another. You're going to give it time, and that's what Spirit's saying. You're reassessing what opportunities are there for you and how you can better support clearly what it is that you need. And I do feel Spirit is showing here that this is a very probable time that you will find that the right deal is being struck or the right opportunity is being there, and that this reassessment is going to be quite favourable for you. But there's an offer on the table. There's an opportunity around. This is up to you whether or not you want to take it, but you're looking at this as a whole picture, not just as a decision that you're going to make in the right now and, you know, just deal with it right now. You're looking at this as a long-term project or a long-term goal. Now financially, this is a clearing up. 10 of Swords in reverse means that you'll be very clear about your financial areas. You'll be finalizing any accounts. This will give you a chance to reassess any opportunities coming in to better enhance your financial situations, because I can see legalities down here. It means that this will be quite conducive, quite positive for you. But it also indicates here that in doing this, you will have a clear understanding of where you stand on financial circumstances. So you'll be able to see what you can spend, what you can't spend, what changes you can make with this, what is going to be practical for you, even though you have opportunities around you to consider your financial future. Part of you is still in the process of making those decisions, but I do get here you'll be tidying up a lot of loose ends throughout this period of time. So January 2019 with the health. Now the health area is actually the Justice card, and it rules the house of Libra, which is the 7th house. Now the house of Libra rules partnerships, okay, and our connection with partnerships. But it also rules our blood work, our kidneys, our bladder. And because of this is all about balancing out your energy. So you'll be finding that this is a very strong time in which you'll be working at how you feel when you're in other people's environments, how you feel in your own environment. This is a very good time for collaboration, so any work needing to be done on the health and the betterment will be very favourable, but it does show you'll have a clear understanding on the choices that you will be making around this. Now for anyone that's looking for a legal outcome or a settlement or an agreement or an account, this means that the offer will be made, okay, you'll reassess it, you can see clearly that it's going to be quite favourable, and maybe this is where the papers will be signed. But all in all, it's all about taking care of that, the balance of the adrenals, the balance of the kidneys, making sure that you're putting the right environments into your right energy into the environment in which you're trying to improve. And this is a very good thing for health and betterment around you. In connection with your relationships, we have got the Knight of Swords sitting here. Now the Knight of Swords is indicating that this is a time of quick decisions, being impulsive, but having that spontaneity. Now because you feel like as if you're putting all this attention into the home and the family environments and looking at where you're going with your career goals and aspirations, you're clearing up your finances, you're feeling good about things, but this is where you're really hoping that you can put back a little bit of laughter and joy and connection. And you may be finding yourself making some very quick decisions around the personal areas of your life to really benefit from what's taking place in other aspects. So Spirit shows here that this is a time of a little bit, feeling a little bit frivolous, you know, letting your hair down, enjoying the moment. That can feel a little bit abnormal sometimes for a Virgo, but I really do feel that it's going to be worth it for you, because you're going to see some of the pressure lifted in other aspects of your life, which are helping you to focus more on what it is that you need for your own personal identity as well. The cards that have fallen out are the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles sitting here, okay, and also the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Now this alone just tells you that you're quite sensitive at the moment. You're really looking at the bigger picture around you. You can see this is a time of great success for you and that you're taking on these wonderful challenges, but you feel this sense of responsibility, but something's holding you back. And what can be holding you back is that you're trying to put too many irons in the fire. So Spirit's just saying here, look, you know, the vision of where you feel you should be is quite successful, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, and that hard work is going to come with its own lessons. So this is where the home and the family, you're doing a bit of reassessing about your emotional needs, and you're thinking about this quite clearly because you can see that it can work with the right finances, right support, right vision. You have opportunity for a favorable outcome sitting here, and because you've got the Nine of Pentacles sitting there, that shows great success around the material needs. It's around your personal environments. You're really achieving the stature that you want, but it's coming at a price, and that price is that you're feeling that others may perceive you as being frivolous, or others may perceive you as being somebody that is all of a sudden breaking the mold on what others want. Because we have a female card sitting here, and this is usually known as a mother, it could have been traditions that you've been brought up with. The way to nurture yourself is to see things in a way that you're starting a new tradition within yourself. You're looking at this as being a successful time for you to envision what you want, and you're ready for that next level. You're ready for this next step within your life to make these decisions which are going to be formidable and strong and long term, and therefore you're going to contemplate every decision you make throughout the time of January as being stepping stones towards achieving that which you really have envisioned to be quite significant, or where you want to be. So Spirit's showing here, time to nurture yourself. You've got, you know, great opportunities around you. You've got great foresight. You've got great hindsight. You've got great successes. It's going to take a little bit to get there, but once you do, you're going to be finding it all works out just fine. I thank you so much for your beautiful connection. I hope that you have enjoyed your Tarotscopes for the time of January 2019.